What's up guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to be doing a tack cart tour. I haven't told you guys this, but I do not have a tack room. Like in our barn, it's just a 2-stall barn and it has a room, but we just store hay in it. So all of the tack I own is on this tack cart. So we're gonna get into what I have on that. We're going to start with the really boring stuff, which is all these spray bottles. First, I have an unopened bottle of Cowboy Magic. I just haven't needed it in a while. I used to use this stuff all the time, but there's a, I highly recommend it, I just don't use it. Next are my Lexol leather cleaners. Boring. One's a cleaner, one's conditioner. Then I have some no-chew stuff that you're supposed to spray on a fence and it stops a horse from cribbing. I don't know why we still have this, because my last horse, Buddy, that passed away in April, had started to crib, so we tried to use that. It didn't work, so I don't recommend it. Next is my Piranha fly spray. I don't use any other fly spray. This is the only stuff that works that I've found. Then this is not mine, but it's leather dressing. I don't know how it got on my tack cart, but I have it. Okay, so now oh wait, no. This is still boring. It's a botfly knife. I highly recommend these too, because botflies are disgusting. They're little yellow eggs that you see on your horse's leg in the summertime. You gotta get them off. Now, I guess we should go through what's on top of my saddles. So first I have an extra fly mask. Nobody's used this. I'm pretty sure it was Buddy's. Everybody has their own new one. I can't use these short-nosed ones on Geronimo because he'll get sunburned. He's at a high risk for cancer. So this is pretty much useless now. I have an extra pair of stirrups. I don't know why, but I have them. I have an old bit, but I don't use a Tom Thumb on Geronimo. I use a D-ring. This was also Buddy's, so there's that. I have a pair of reins. Okay, these reins are for my leather bridle, because I have two bridles. I have a blue one from Weaver Leather, and then I have a leather one. And right now, and I only have one bit, so my bit's on my blue bridle right now. So my leather bridle's in pieces. These are the reins for it. I have an extra Latigo. Don't know why. Don't even know what it's from. I have my sister's old reins, but she got a new bridle, so she still has these. Curb strap for my leather bridle. We have a curb strap for my sister's old bridle. Here's my leather bridle. No, this is my sister's old bridle. Yeah, this isn't mine. Mine's lighter than this. This is a lead that came with the rope halter that we got for Apache. I don't typically use the leads that come with them because they're too short. I like my lead ropes pretty long. Okay, so now we'll get into this stuff. We got Grace a rope halter. I think it's too small, but it was only $3, so why not? My sister's Weaver Leather Beta bridle. The bit needs clean, but I love these bridles. I have a blue one, which you'll see in a little bit, but they're a beta material, so they're really comfortable and pliable. They're fun and fun colors. Then we have Apache's rope halter, which I don't like this at all because it does not really move and it's really uncomfortable and stiff. It's hard to get it to fit her right because of how stiff it is, so I don't like that. Don't remember where I got it. Apache's lunge line. I personally don't like the rope ones like this. Like, obviously this one's rope, but it's soft. This is like a cotton and it's softer, and that one's mine. But I don't like this really thin, stiff material. Here's my lunge line. I love it because it's like cotton and it's really comfortable. I have an old bag of candy canes that need to be thrown away because my horses like candy canes in the winter. I have a bucket hook for a fence. Then I have Ivy's rope halter. I am in love with this rope halter. I should try to link it in the description if I find it. It is by far the best rope halter I've ever had because of how soft it is. Then the lead rope did not come with it. I got this lead rope at Rural King for like $5. If you have a Rural King or Tractor Supply wherever you live, I highly recommend their lead ropes because they're really long and really cheap. So I kind of have a lead rope obsession. I have a ton of them because they're cheap, and they're having a long lead just makes everything easier, trust me. Then I have these, I want to say they're either like roper reins or barrel racer reins, but like they're shorter and they just have the clip to hook onto things, onto like a bit. But I don't use them on my bridles. I hook them to halters and then ride with a halter in these reins. They're kind of short, but who cares, you know? I have another rope halter that I got from Big D's, and I like this one a lot. I just typically don't use a rope halter on like normal horses like Geronimo and Apache. This is the first rope halter I got, which is the same as Apache's, and I absolutely hate this thing. It doesn't work, impossible to fit to anything. So, done with that. So yeah, we'll move on to the saddles and stuff now. Now, we're going to get to the saddles and the stuff that I have hanging from my saddle. First is my sister's leather bridle. I'm not sure. I don't remember where she got it. I would guess either Big D's or Schneider's. Just a simple D-ring. We both ride our horses in D-rings. Yes, they're both English D-rings. We just prefer that. They work the same. It's literally just a Western bridle with an English bit. Like, there's really no difference. Next is Geronimo's bridle. I have the reins off of it right now because I was riding tackless, and I just, if I plan on riding with a neck rope on Geronimo to kind of teach him, I typically will just leave his bridle on and take off the reins, because I'll just do it mid-ride. Just have him turn toward me, and then I'll take his reins off, and then there we go, you know. That way, if something was to go wrong and I fall off, I can catch it. Then there's the reins for it. It's in Hurricane Blue, probably my favorite color ever. I have a lot of stuff in Hurricane Blue. This is my leather headstall. Like I said before, the reins and everything are over there. Other roper reins that I showed you a minute ago are my sister's. These ones are mine. They are also Hurricane Blue with like a navy, but you know. Said before, I use them on a halter. I have never hooked it onto a bridle before. I just, you know, it's an easy way to make a bitless bridle. Sister's breastplate or breast collar, whatever you call it. We have to put this on Apache because she has a little bit of a sway back and she's extremely fat. So her saddle, no matter how tight you make it, pretty much will still shift. So we got her a breast collar to kind of fix that issue. Really good night neck rope. Talked about this in the video I just posted, actually. Go check it out. I will link it up here. Not crazy about it, but I mean, like, I'm not against it. Corona ointment. This stuff is so useful. Basically, any cut your horse has, you can put this on it. Unless it's like a gash or something, but like any mild thing, I put Corona on it. This saddle is the first one that we ever got. I don't know, like, it doesn't really have a brand. It was a custom saddle. It was not customized for Buddy or myself, but I've been taking lessons in it, so I knew it fit. 16.5 seat Circle Y saddle. This is a 16-inch seat saddle. There's not a whole lot to say about it. I got it used, so I got it for a good price. So the last thing on my tack cart are the 2 grooming buckets that we have. I'm only going to show you mine because we literally have the same stuff. Really hard brush, but it's kind of a hard brush. I have a really hard brush, which is this one, and I never use this thing. I don't know, I just generally prefer the softer, because I can just go through with a curry comb and get everything loose and then go back over with this. I just don't like to use this because I feel like it would be uncomfortable. So prepare for a lot of blue because I got all this stuff when I felt like all of your horse's tack should be the same color back in 2012 when I got Buddy. And I just kind of kept all the same brushes, so like I honestly have not gotten a brush in probably 4 years. So there's that. That's why everything's the same color. This, I don't know, I can't think of what it's like actually called, but you know, when you give a horse a bath, get the water off. I don't know I don't know why I can't think of what this thing's called. I have my curry comb, which is by Oster. I do not like this thing very much. I prefer my sister's kind, which is the ones we put, you know, this kind. Mine, it was blue, so I was like, it's blue, I gotta get it. But I don't like it. I just don't like having to brush like this. I would rather just put my hand on them, but it works. Soft brushes, I'm pretty sure they're called goat hair brushes. I love these things because I will go through and I will curry them, then I'll take the dandy brush and then I'll go back over with this because it really brings out their coat. I just think it really makes them shine. Geronimo just loves getting his face brushed with these, so I highly recommend them. I got them at Equus Now. I know they're only in Ohio, so I'm sure these things are easy to find. But that's where I got these. Comb, pick, face curry comb, a SoloComb, because I don't really like to pull my horse's manes. I use this instead if your horse is extremely sensitive, which mine are. So yeah, that's the SoloComb. I will link this in the description if you want it. I'll try to link a lot of this stuff, honestly, because why not? That makes life easier. So yeah, there's that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this was a relatively interesting video. I hope it's on the shorter side because all my videos have been at least 14 minutes, I think. I hope you guys all have a great day, and I hope this video wasn't too boring for you. Bye. Oster. No, it is Oster. What have I been calling it? Oscar?